advocate? Are you a family member? Are you a official? What are you to this young man?
I'm not a family member. I am not a family member, and I would say that Jayden is my son, and Jayden is not my son because I have son. So if anything should happen to my son, and I'm not in Jamaica or wherever I am, and I'm in Jamaica, and I don't know where my son is, I would look to you and to everybody here and to everybody else for some information. If whatsoever you can, just for me to hear a sound. So I put myself in the same position and said, even while I'm at work, Jayden is in my brain. And sometimes I think, sometimes the memory go from me, sometimes it come back. So I coming from work now, so my bed. You understand? And me say, all right, because this is what I intend to do. I would like justice for Jayden and every citizen of Jamaica know what happened and you guys were up on the far road. So he's not my cousin, he's not my friend. But when I say he is my son, he's my son and he's not my son.
I understand. I understand. Okay,
Yes.
I just want to know because I know sometimes sometimes you don't know the motive behind when people come up. Are they looking for help to build to get lawyer? They're looking for whatever
Yes.
help they can get. So I'm just trying to figure out what
Okay.
platform are we building? Are you spreading the word? Are you looking for help? Are you looking for
Okay. I
donations?
correspond with
What?
him mother, I find him mother. I correspond with him mother. So a matter of fact, being as you asked me this, I can categorically tell you this now. I'm the one who do the tree search, demonstrate and search. And the first one that I did that just randomly, no help, nothing. I just go organize it, print my own shirt, print my own flyers, and go and do it. Sponsor it by the water, give police, give the people them, and just do that. And from that day, me just keep on doing it because sometimes you see the need to do something, and when you see the need to do it, you you have to just do it because this is not a one man thing, and this is not just hurting. It become all our thing. Because remember, say me have Pitney we travel every day, and him not there with me there. And as me said that again, so you have to just real to yourself, my girl, and know say reality is reality. You have your husband, and you and your husband are do two different job, or maybe two different car, or maybe one car. And then you and your husband with your kids drop that picnic at school, and your husband drop you at work and gone. So maybe when your husband know say, all right, you you go home early, you go and pick up those kids. Probably when you go, you know, see one of those kids. You know how you would have feel? You would feel real down when you realize that your daughter missing and him not there in the house tonight. You'd want the whole of Jamaican to stand with you, for feel your pain and to advocate for you. That is just the same reason. I am not looking to score political points. No given time. Nor you don't, nor you rate me more than anybody else. Just like that. Just like that.
I'm not familiar. That's why I asked because I'm not
Yeah, man, I know that. I know that. And that
with
is the
what's
reason why
going
me
on, and I'm
I'm
like,
explaining to you.
why is this little boy, 12 years old, touch you so much when there's other missing children? Because this is the first really, there's a lot of children that are missing
Yes.
out of Jamaica, and there was no highlight, and there's nothing been talked about. What moved you in this case to come out and say something when there's like hundreds of children younger are missing daily,
Okay.
nobody
Okay.
fighting for
All
them?
right. I was at work from Jaden missing. I never hear at the same time. Charmaine, I'm gonna add you. No. From Jaden missing, we never hear
She's
at the
in the
same
box.
time. Okay. Okay, she's in the box. Okay, so
She's in
let
the
me just
box.
yeah man, let me answer Pat Henry. I was at work, still at work, but not on that location because really I'm a contractor, so I work all over Jamaica. And I can name a couple of artists in Jamaica that I work for, big top and artists. So me there work and about three guys where me I work with, them a tell me about Jayden case. But me never really pay them no mind, Pat. I never really pay them no mind. But like them eat lunch and them talk. And them depend them time. Would I hear them a talk about it? Next 3 days again, them a say, what are you not say something about it? What you think about it? And sometimes me and them meet up, so I return to me left, can do my work and thing. So I use this phone, so I have this phone. And I go up on the internet. And when I go up on the internet, I realize something wrong. What me realize? So I just want to answer, Pat. I just want to answer. I just
I want to stop for a second. Good night, Miss Pat.
Good night.
I want to ask you a question. Are you familiar with this case? Is it the first you come across case with the Jayden missing Jayden Smith? I am Angel. I'm one of the interviewer on the platform. I just want to ask to understand if it is that you are new to what does that mean? Are you just come across and want to find out something what is happening?
Okay, so I'm not a social worker. I'm not a social media guru. Okay, so I'm not familiar with this case. So that's why I was asking the gentleman for a backdrop as to, because when he asked for prayer, I'm not even sure what I was praying for. That's why I asked the question, what are we praying for? You understand? Because I'm not familiar with, I heard bits and pieces, but I can't put everything together to tell you what happened or what happened. I heard I was on a prophet line and they talk about this missing boy in Jamaica, but I've never got into the depths of this person.
okay.
So I'm not sure about this case at all. I'm not
Okay.
really familiar with this case.
Okay, so we understand where she is now. So let me just finish up, Angel. Quick. So when them keep on ask me, I would answer them, but they are looking to me for answer. But the reason why I did not answer them, Pat, and if I have no knowledge of the case, because what I am hearing platform. Those guys attack. But when time me go on the internet and me gather the information, then me realize that the family who have Jaden speak and me start to get their information. And when me get them information and me compile them and me listen to them, me realize them keep changing and them keep changing and them keep changing and me still attract them. Until when time I realize that they are telling lies. So I say, okay. If you said something and it is true, you would never deviate. You would stand and truth because you build on truth. Lie deviate, lie change, truth not change. That is the reason why I am so adamant and I will never stop. And if it take me alone to do it, I will keep on pushing because the family guilty of unaliving Jaden. You understand now?
Yes. Wow.
Pat, you understand?
Yes, I do understand now. And nobody's in custody. Nobody's in jail,
No.
right? Nobody.
Millicent, yes, my brother. Thank you so much. Yes.
Oh wow. Oh wow. This is, if this was in this country, this would never happen because you're a suspect. They suspect the mother, the father, the sister, whosoever live in the household, and nobody get arrested. Nobody. Oh
No.
wow. This is strange. This is very
And what they
strange.
said, they keep changing. Angel there, interviewed them. Interview all of them. And I'm just gonna make Angel speak to you for a while, so you could refresh your memory, and maybe you would hear something that you did not hear. So Angel, please could you go? Please could you unmute your mic and say something? Charmaine, Angel. That's why we want justice. Yes, we want justice long time. Angel, could you unmute your mic, please? Okay, go ahead.
You hearing me?
Yes, loud and clear. Just go ahead.
All right. Just I don't even know where you start tonight. Okay.
Just remember that Miss Pat is in the box and she knew and she would want to hear something more concrete. So that's why I hand it over to you. So just elaborate, and because you are the one who interviewed them and you find out that they are lying. Not only you alone, but just go ahead and just make it more clearer for her.
All right. I'm just going to in case allow us to. Right there's a family who had a nephew that was
Your phone is echoing.
well, I don't know. You hear me now?
Good night.
Yeah, that
Can you
sounds
hear
better.
me?
Just go. Let's just keep quiet because the internet is not good nowadays. The internet is giving problems. So just let's try to hear you the best we can. Go ahead.
All right. So
Flight,
there
make
was
up yourself.
a aunt who had a nephew and a grandchild. There's an accident happened with the grandchild where it was on a Friday. I think I got the date. The second day, the incident happened with the grandchild on little boy went missing after. So this is this was a worldwide on every platform. The hurricane, some people can't come up because no internet. So he must have this is that we are situation. Um we had some kind of with the family members concern about getting we had some family members um per individual that we an itinerary of what happened. My the uncle one, the baby mommy said another thing, the brother said another thing. So all the stories put together, and there was um husband who were the one who knew what happened, and he said, look, all of this came to this platform had a still asking the question. They so a child who was born very Anna, very brilliant. So we really come together as a team to cover nobody. Must and is must and where we are doing together. We can already um try to get some uh, content we have to use the technique in the interview.
She's not coming through clearly, you know. She's not coming through clearly, and if you could get your voice out more, I guess probably would hear a little better.
Well, I just what I'm doing now because I have my phone is right to my mouth.
That sound little better, but if you could keep up.
As I was saying that we are just here as a
Yes.
team. I heard you ask a question, Scott, about who is Jaden and what the motive. The motive behind it is that all of us want is for this little boy who we thought is the next upcoming prime minister, who is a leader, and he just went missing. And
Military.
unfortunately, on the same day that the incident had place. So we are here as a team, not about overlooking nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, take down that person and mute them, please.
Go on.
Amen.
Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. I'm watching. Go on.
Okay, so Miss Pat, that is what we reach now. As it that you are new. Hope you may join like more
Yes,
and then you will
military.
get them. As persons, we have to be putting God first because this is not something that we can do on our own. As I've already said that this is social warfare that is going on because most of the time when we come together with something, it just went right down in on like it never starts. And so we are just intervening and asking who could pray, who could join the divine intervention of the behalf of this little boy. We need justice and we need the truth. The truth meaning either we already assume that he's unalive. So many stories have been going out. So we need to know what is the truth. Where is he? Who put him? What has happened? This is where we are now. And because of so many backlashes and all of that, we are taking it to a different level. This is that you heard anything about conscience. Much as the individual who would have reached out to the mother in more than one ways. He would have reached out to the mommy to ensure that she have food, ensure she have food, have other
Ready?
children.
They said the
This
military step in a jaded, you know. Mm.
what up can't talk for the people them are talking now.
Just
Yeah,
mute your
but
mic, please, and just listen until she finish. Everyone in the box, please, just mute your
I
mic.
mean, I like them to like them
Military,
up.
come in the box. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So this is where we are, as I said, that we are at a point where we just need to pray because this is nothing that we can do on our own. We have been doing this for more than 2 months now. And still no answer, no arrest, nothing has been happening. Right? So much is there who is the only person on this platform who would have been able to walk or drive to the mother, communicate with the mother, bring our stuff. So if here we are asking for contribution, everything is for the mother who is the one who knows that person who is interested in getting the child body to be buried. We are not sure. We are still here assuming and we are asking them to asking the Lord to comfort and it has been done. So
Okay. As she was talking, I was doing a little bit of reading myself. Like I said, I'm not familiar with this young man, and they said she's been missing from September 26th.
Yes.
So I mean, and there's nobody been arrested. So everything is under suspicion. So everything is allegedly, they're not a suspect. They're not. So they're gonna wait for this case to be a cold case and disappear. But one thing I do know that this case will never disappear until this young man is found and that people will
Never.
be
Thank
brought to
you.
justice because this young man will be crying out from the grave. Okay, so it's not, we might think that it's go unpunished, but we serve a God that nothing go unpunished. So it's a time. God don't work in time. So for us, time seemed like forever since this young man died. We're approaching Christmas, but in God's eye, God don't work after timing. So we know that God is in His timing. In the spiritual realm, it's already done.
Yes. Thank you.
Whatever is that in the spiritual realm is already done. It's just yet to be manifest in the earth where this young man is concerned. And if the father have anything to do know with his own child and know that he's putting in his head down at night and sleep peacefully. And the family member, they said there was a aunt, the wife, an auntie or a husband or whosoever. Seemed like a household full of people and nobody have an accountability as to what happened to this young man. Apparently they said this young man they see on video camera pass in some supermarket at some point, but where he disappeared after that, nobody know. And I'm
um
from Montego Bay. I grew up in Montego Bay, but I left Jamaica when I was a little kid. So I'm not familiar with Jamaica that I have to say. Lord, I went to St. Anne for the first time. For the first time I went to St. Anne in the summer in August. And let me tell you, it feel like I was in a different world. But they said this is in Manchester. And Manchester is up that area going to St. Anne if I can. And they saying there's a lot of terrain like place that full of water, like holes that you can disappear and nobody will ever find you. So is it a possibility that they throw this young man overboard, or something happened, or somebody lowered him, because all kind of things can happen. The parents could be telling the truth as well as they could be lying, but we don't want to fall into the place of judging. You understand? God is the one that doing all the judging. And so we have to say allegedly. We're not pointing no finger to say they did it or they didn't do it. They know who did it, or they themselves. God will convict them. There will be, and this little boy will get justice. But in the meantime, I think that the lady said that it's in the police, and they're looking for him, and they dispatched a soldier. By the time they found this little man, he's all they're gonna see is skull and bone. There's no remain if something already eat the bones or whatever.
Pat,
Yes.
let me tell you, they were not judging them. They knew what is wrong with this child, knowing that the brother, the cousin, the Mar, which is the brother of the child's mother, right? When we interviewed that young man and asked him, we said, "Where were you on Friday?" He said, "I was searching for Jayden." Come back and I said to him that, "Where you think at this time Jayden would have been?" He said, "I don't know, maybe somewhere upon Perth Road and there wait for him in the blue," and then he stopped right there. Same time, an individual on the platform said, "Oh, then we need to go and search the gloves." The little boy looked out and said, "Oh, we tell that already." No, the camera that he saw he was on, um, he was at Mega Mart, right? They were there next door to Mega Mart. But when the car arrived, he walked towards first to the camera caught him. Same Perth Road where them are said that he may be somewhere still on Perth Road where we was waiting on it. So what the police this would now it make no sense. They need they need a warrant. They need to lock up either Demar or the mother or Shani. Somebody needs to be arrested and interrogated so they can see
Exactly.
is the main suspect as a 15-year-old child. Demar would have known everything that would have led his mother to arrest him. This is no accusation. These are words that come from him. Everything we talk here, and if I should report these other stuff, it would have been Demar who said
LT.
so.
Greetings, girl.
Shani,
Yeah.
Shanice, as the child mother, told us when I asked her, "Where were you on the Friday?" She said, "I came straight from the airport, was to pick up the baby from my cousin Cam, but eventually they did not release the child from the hospital. So I went straight to the hospital and we
Just a
asked
second,
her
Charmy.
from where,
Just a
from the
second, Charmy.
hospital,
Just a
from the
second.
airport to the hospital.
Just
Have
a
you
second,
been
Angel.
anywhere else?" She said, "I only
Angel.
stopped one place to get KFC for the child, the baby who broke a femur bone Thursday night. Tell me how that I'm going to ask for KFC Friday morning." No. We said to her, "Have you spoke to anyone?" No. Question re-asked her. She said, "Oh yes, my cousin." That's where they went to KFC. That's when they meet up and gone to KFC.
Just remember that this lady interviewed them, all of them. This word that she's using is their word. She's just telling you back what they said. So she's not making up nothing. And I do the same. She's not making up
Of
nothing.
Shanice, who first told us that Shanice's sister came Saturday night and leave. Came Friday morning and leave Saturday in the day.
Saturday.
When we asked Shanice, when did you came in on the? She said Saturday. When did you leave? She said Wednesday. That's not true again because them already say she came Friday and leave Saturday. She now comes
And
say
that's
she
his
come
brother.
Friday and she leave Wednesday. And that's her brother who she and him have conversation. The mother of the grandchild told us that she and Jayden was at home. There was no MR in the beginning mention. She and Jayden was home and she heard the child bawl. And when she rushed for the child, she grabbed up the child. She didn't even look to see where Jayden was. Then she came back to the room and said to Jayden, Jayden, next time be careful, right? Okay. Then Demar told us. When I said to Demar, was the baby jumping up on the bed? He said it wasn't on no bed, it was in the living room, the settee. Remember the
Uh-huh.
mother already told us that was in the room, right?
Yeah, yeah.
When Shanice, question asked the Shanice, what time did you came on the island? She said 2 o'clock. Mr. T, which is the husband, said he gave Shanice key. He gave he gave Shanice the key at 10 o'clock by the pharmacy. He and our friend that's called Tam Tam came and meet him for the key to go to Spur Tree Hill to freshen up, which he said she comes straight from the airport to the hospital, bathed there, changed there, and another video said that she did not bring no clothes. Why? What did you put on in the hospital straight from the airport? Everything that they said don't add up, don't make no sense, and it's not coming no sense at all. And we are here, the judge and the jury, and they try the case, but still nothing substantial coming out of it because no law enforcement is coming forward to say, hey, we have heard all of this that will come off. All we get to understand about the case is the family member of the person who was up this day, fighting this battle, telling us we is standing for a low class.
Keep
We
up
are
your
just
voice. Keep up your voice,
determined that
please.
we're going for a lot. And this is why we are fighting because we tell ourselves that we're not taking for a lot. Because everything that we said between Jayden, my auntie, and Jayden's cousin and them are not so up at are saying that
Who's ringing? Whose phone is ringing? Whose phone is ringing? Wow.
that's your
Just a
part.
second.
No, that's not me. I don't have a
Hello?
Okay, I'm at a phone.
You. Me not there Jamaica. Me not know you. But them say make we find out if other missing kids are there or other family member that's missing is there. Please, may I ask you, sir? May I ask you? Please. When I can't just do the right thing, one, eh? People are watching, you know. People really are watching, you know. Only expect the citizens of Jamaica for trust, you know. When you now move so shady, eh? Only expect the people